I was grinding this song for like 2 hours. There, that was a -1. And I think the hardest part is going to be the ending. You have to cross that over here. Let me just show you how retarded it is. I'm going to quickly switch. This is not easy. So what we want to do here, right there, is you want to go, kind of go left, right, right, or right, left, left. You don't want to, you just want to hit this on this side, this on this side. You don't want to do any crossovers. So that's just using your hands on each drum. Then when you come into the first roll, you want to roll it just like you would a regular drum roll. And that would be, now I'm rolling, and that's the first part of the thing that really pisses people off. You're going to have to do an understick for that part when it comes up. It's roll, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, and then the blue. And this is awkward. You have to take this hand, your good hand, and hit the yellow twice. So 1, 2, 3, 1, and then take this right hand, hit the yellow, hit the blue, hit the yellow, and then hit the blue again, and then come over and hit the green. It's not easy, and I'd take it really slowly for that one. What I did, I cheated. I had another drum right here, and it was yellow, so my hand was already just going to go with that. But instead of having to bring it over here, it was already right here, which helps a lot, but I know those of you who don't have a drum set or an extra pad can't do that, so you have to go underneath. You could double tap into it, like double hit, and then use this hand, but then you have to double hit again to get that green note, which is not practical, especially with the speed we're dealing at. And then there's another part which is slightly easier because most rock band drums have the red underneath here. This is a lot harder because you're dealing with a level surface, so underhand isn't really practical. Over here it's not that bad because it's lower. And I think that's the same with stock kits too. It's going to be lower, so it's going to be a little bit easier to hit. And that's later on. Here, I'll just show it to you right now. So, roll, underhand. This is just normal. Underhand. This is all normal. It looks really hard, but it's not. And then this is all under. Under. And then end with the roll. So you're doing 3 underhands. You're doing the reds, or the yellows. Then there's 2 reds. One at the end, one in the middle. Let me show it one more time. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm not going to go in depth with it. You're going to have to try and test it out. It's hard to show you with this horrible camera. But I'm going to tell you when to go underhand. So, underhand. 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 Under. So it's not easy. I wouldn't suggest this. So here's 50, okay? You have to use really quick bass hits. This is not going to be easy. They're really fast. This is the fastest double bass hit in the tutorial. And then you got to underhit. You have to underhit those 2 red notes. You have to. You can do it another way, it's just going to screw you up. You're going to have to do under, and then keep going. And you're going to have to keep retrying. Don't keep going. Go up, down, and start over. Because if you look on the side there, the fourth section doesn't end in a green. So all you have to do is hit the blues at the end. See the last, I don't know if you can see that little diagram, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th section, which is the last part of it, I just moved, there we go, which is the 4th part of it, doesn't have a green. The green actually starts at the beginning, and you can see that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but basically the start of this fill is a green, and the ending is actually the blue. So if you were to restart and keep going, you might not get 100 even if you get the next fill. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Alright, here comes the fill. And here comes the green. That green, right there. boom, right at the end of that drum fill. That green is actually the start of the next part. And if you miss it, and then you play the next part, and then you actually hit the roll, then you're fucked. You get 98%, and you're just like, wow, why didn't I do that? That's what happened to me. I screwed up that green part on the first try, and then I went for the second try and got it, but the green didn't count, so I didn't get 100. Overhits don't overhit. I told you that already. This one's very fast. I don't think it's really retarded. Just kind of get lucky with it, really. You're doing underhand, and then just kind of end with the blues. Don't worry about the green. Just hit the blues. It should be... Don't worry about the green. Just hit blue. Hit 3 blues. It's 2 blues and a green. Just hit the blues. Because if you're going to hit the blues, you're done. You get 100. If you miss the green, it doesn't matter because it's part of the next part. Then just reset if you don't get it. And this is full speed. It's crazy. I won't be able to do it. I did it once and that was... There we go. Alright, this is fast. There. I just missed one note. One note in the roll. And it's coming back. You gotta underhand, underhand. Those 2 reds. Underhand, underhand. And then keep going. It's hard. But you gotta keep the bass pedal going too. Constant rate. Do. But like right here. Just like that. And then you just go along with your hands. It's not gonna be easy. Once again, try it on lower speed. That was the hardest one, guarantee it. The last one's more sticking than anything. That's just pure speed. It's ridiculous. Okay, here's the quad of doom. It's just retarded because it's a 30-second note. It's like freaking playing what's that? Take These Chains. It's the same speed, but you're doing 4 of them. And Take These Chains is not easy. I suggest hitting them early. You're not going to be able to hit them at 100%, hitting them exactly head on. You have to hit them early and come out late. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to go on 50 right now. The basics of it's easy. It's the ending. It's always the ending of these stupid fills. Alright. I didn't even hit it there. That was pathetic. I think it was a bit faster than I was going. But when you're dealing with 100, it's so fast, and it's a quad, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna end with your left, so that's a good roll. And then you're just gonna roll off with the 2 greens over here. It's actually 2. I said it was 3, but it's actually 2 greens because the third one gets carried over to the next part. This one I suggest restarting. Don't keep going because if you miss that green and you hit the fill next time, you're gonna fuck it up and you're gonna get pissed. If you don't know what I mean, just don't worry about it. Just keep restarting, and if you do hit it, you do hit it. Yeah. So if you want to restart, you're at 100, just back down to 90, back to 100, and it'll restart the chart. So here's full speed. Like it's just that was the sticky. That was the sticky, but that was just too fast. It's ridiculous. I always miss one note. You can't. It has to be luck. That was pathetic. I mean, you keep going with it, and don't keep going with it because you missed that green. See, that was 1. I missed once. So this is not an easy one. So just keep going like that. Start it back up. I missed again. See, 98. That was 1 note. And it's not the fact I'm not hitting it. It's because I'm coming out of it good. Because I'm hitting the green one. It's the fact I'm not fast enough, and the drum head can't pick up that fast of a note. It can't. The ions, even in regular kit. So what you gotta do is you gotta start early and just hit it slowly, like, but not that slow. Pretty slow. So sort of like that. But I mean, it's not gonna go every way for you every time. You have to kind of give it a couple tries.